Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Mead High School where the Mavs are set to host the Pueblo South Colts in the 4A Final Four. Pueblo South comes in off back-to-back upsets against Erie and number 1 Windsor. Mead knocked off number 4 Lewis Palmer on Tuesday night and has an excellent opportunity at home to advance to the state championship game on Sunday. Tonight's game on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee, a hometown favorite serving up delicious food and drinks across 30 locations with a variety of options including specialty coffee, Red Bull infusions, and a signature Kids Zone menu. There is something for everyone to enjoy. Ziggy's looks forward to opening its new headquarters featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. We want to give a special thank you to Next Step Communications for providing the internet and the ability to live stream Tuesday night's game at Lewis Palmer. Would not have been possible without Next Step Communications. Quick message from CHSAA, Educational Athletics, sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association. Teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. That message brought to you by CHSAA. Starters for the visiting Colts tonight. Number 2, Ray Aragon. Number 5, leading scorer, 24 points, 6 rebounds and 4 assists a game, Terrence Austin. Number 22, Micah Smith. Number 23, Desmond Floyd. And number 24, a freshman, second leading scorer at nearly 13 points per game, Maurice Austin. So this Pueblo South Colts team led by the Austin brothers, Terrence Austin, 24 a game, and Maurice Austin, 13 points per game. Mead once again without Nick Basson tonight, but starters will be Knutson, Shires, Santiago, Tenori, and Teku. In addition to Ziggy's Coffee, other sponsors tonight: Northern Colorado Pools, Mead Mavericks Boosters, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. Very small South team, and it'll be interesting to see what they do against the 7-footer JP Shires. Very small team in Pueblo South. Center circle, Shires controls the tip, and we're underway in the Final Four from Mead High School. Knutson defended by Aragon. Drops it off to Santiago. And then a reset. Here comes the baseline screen set for Shires. Gets it into him. Layup no good. Rebound fought for, corralled by Santiago. And an extra possession for the Mavericks. Kick out Teku. Extra swing Santiago. And a hand check on the perimeter committed by the freshman Maurice Austin. His first, team first. 30 seconds gone by here. First quarter. Baseline underneath. It'll be Knutson to throw it in. Immediately to Shires. Cross court. Picked off by Austin, the freshman. Drops it off to his brother, Terrence. Reverse layup. Good. Austin to Austin. And the Colts are on the board. 7:17 to play first quarter. Knutson outraces the Colts across the timeline and drops it off for Santiago. Drive, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound, Tenori, put back, is good. And we're tied at 2. Will Tenori on the putback. Minute gone by here first quarter. Austin, over to Aragon. Up top to Maurice Austin. Working on Knutson. Maurice, drive, kick, Aragon, corner 3, no good, rebound to Shires. And Knutson quickly ahead to Tenori, and it's out of bounds off the fingertips of Tenori. It'll be back to the Colts. 6:31 to play, first quarter. And Maurice Austin walks it across for the Colts. Underneath to Aragon, pump fake, kick, and the reset up top to Maurice Austin. Drive, pull up, tough shot over Knutson, no good. Rebound snatched out of the air by Shires. Teku flips to Knutson. Knutson on Aragon, double team. Kick, floater, shot is good. It's going to be waved off. Charge on Knutson, no basket. 5:54 to play, first quarter. Ball back to the Colts from Pueblo South. And Maurice Austin continues to handle point guard duties. Smith cut off by Tenori. Smith backdoor Aragon. Aragon tough reverse is finished, and these small guards are able to finish at the rim early here tonight. A reverse from Austin and a reverse by Aragon. Teku bowls his way underneath. Layup spins out. Rebound fought for and off the fingertips of Teku. Back to the Colts. 5:18 to play. And they are short, but they are scrappy here. Excellent start for the visitors. Austin goes up top to Floyd and back to Austin. Austin working on Knutson. Kick. And now to Terrence Austin, the leading scorer. Terrence to the rim. Gets hit. Kick. Extra kick. Underneath. And Austin from the corner for three is good. Terrence Austin with an early 5. And the lead is 5. 4:40 to play. And the Colts fans are absolutely rocking inside Mead High School. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be sideline. Knutson to throw it in. Santiago and now Knutson to set the offense. Here comes the baseline set. Underneath, screen, Shires. Layup no good. And a foul on the floor will stay on this end. It's going to go against number 23, Desmond Floyd. And it'll be baseline underneath for Mead. Teku corner, Knutson. Behind the back, nice move. Cut off. These guards are very quick for Pueblo South. Santiago, spin move. Kick. It's taken away by Aragon. Aragon leading to 3-on-2. Behind the back to Austin. Layup won't go. Back to Austin. Austin's second attempt. Short. And the rebound to Corby Teku. Teku corner. Santiago wide open. 3. The sniper. Too strong. Another offensive rebound for Mead. And Knutson looking to get in on the scoring. Lost his footing, threw one up, and the Colts are out the other way with it. Dump off underneath to Floyd, and the reset to Terrence Austin. And a hold on Teku. And this big lineup for Mead having a bit of trouble early on defending the guards from Pueblo South. 3:31 to play. Mead just 2 points, and Pueblo South leads by 5. 30-second administrative timeout on the floor. First quarter tonight brought to you by Northern Colorado Pools, a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northerncoloradopools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. Scoring so far, Terrence Austin has 5, Aragon has 2, And Tenori has the only 2 points on the board for Mead so far. Baseline underneath, Maurice Austin will throw it in for the Colts. Corner to Aragon, back out to Maurice Austin. Austin working on Knudsen. Step back three over Knudsen. Too short, and rebound picked up by Shires. Nathan Hoffman has checked into the game, replacing Santiago. Knudsen picked up by Aragon. Flips to Tenori. And now inside to JP Shires. Three, open, top of the key, Teku, too strong. Rebound, launched ahead to Austin. Chased by Knudsen, and Austin lost it off his foot. Golden opportunity missed for Terrence Austin. 2:53 to play first quarter. And Teku will dribble it up for the Mavericks. Shires driving, has it stolen away, saved, right to Mead, and Teku finds Knudsen open, right wing three, short, rebound, will stay here. Foul was the second on Floyd, and Knudsen to throw it in. Lob, Shires too high, up ahead, Aragon, fast break at the rim, Aragon with the finish. Aragon's got four, timeout Mead, and Pueblo South with about as good of a start as they could have hoped for on the road at Mead High School. 2:19 to play. Mavericks trailing by 7, and it could have been worse. Austin missed 2 layups at the rim a few possessions ago and then dribbled one off his foot with an uncontested transition opportunity. And the teams making their way back onto the floor. And Mead will have it, and it looks like Pueblo South is going to bring some full court pressure here. Damian Garcia, the senior, has checked in for the Colts. Jason Pelzel into the game for Mead. Teku has taken a seat. Ball into Hoffman, and he'll walk it across for the Colts. For Mead. Elbow to Shires. Freed up, Knudsen, three from the wing, short. Offensive rebound once again to Shires. Colts getting massacred on the glass. And ball fumbled away off of JP Shires. 1:55 to play first quarter, and Mead looks out of sorts here in their home gym. Aragon, quick shifty move, pull up from the free throw line, short. Rebound Garcia, and kicked out. Austin, Aragon, corner, three on the way, spins out, rebound to Shires. And Knudsen looking to run. Cross court, wide open, Nathan Hoffman. And a foul from behind on Maurice Austin. That'll be his first, team fourth. Second on Maurice Austin. So 2 starters now, Desmond Floyd and Maurice Austin, each have 2 fouls. Something to watch for here in the first half. Knudsen uncontested to the rim, layup is blown and saved. Once again, Pueblo South getting massacred on the offensive glass. Hoffman will go to the line, bumped at the rim, shot didn't fall, but he'll have a chance to score Mead's first points in over 4 minutes. Hoffman too strong on the first. And for all the great things Pueblo South has done here in the first quarter, defensive rebounding is not one of them, and it's keeping the Mavericks alive. as Hoffman sinks the second free throw. Maurice Austin calls out a play for the Colts. And he goes backdoor. Terrence Austin is bumped at the rim by Shires. And Terrence Austin, on the nicely executed backdoor cut, will go to the line for 2. First foul on Shires, team third. And we are down to a minute to play here, first quarter, as Santiago gets set to check back in for the Mavericks. Austin calmly knocks down the first. He continues to lead all scorers here in the first quarter with 6. Tenori off as Santiago trots on. Austin with one more. And he knocks down a pair. He's got 7. And Knutson across with it for the Mavericks, under a minute to play first quarter. Step back 3 on its way. Splash. And Knutson with his first field goal, a badly needed one. And Mead has trimmed the lead down to 5. Austin working on Knutson. Austin turns it over off the hands of Garcia. And for as poorly as Mead has played, they can make this a one-possession game here. 38.6 to go, and Knutson has it. Defended by Aragon. 2-man game with Shires. Knutson over the screen. Step-through move. Left-hand layup is good. Knutson with back-to-back buckets. And it's a one-score game, 11-8, 20 seconds to play, first quarter. Austin over the top of Knutson, gets it to fall. He's got 9, and Knutson across with it, 7 seconds to play, first quarter, crossover. And Knutson held on the outside. It'll be sideline out of bounds to the Mavericks. 13-8. Hoffman to throw it in, and Knutson's got to be the guy here with under 5 seconds to go. Knutson grabs it, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, pull up 3 off the left side of the iron, and that'll do it for the first quarter. But those back-to-back buckets by Knutson, critical to cut this down to a 5-point game as we head into the second quarter. Full scoring recap for you. Terrence Austin, game high 9 points. Aragon has the other 4 for the Colts. For Mead, Knutson with 5. Hoffman has a point, and Tenori with the only other field goal. Colts are coached by Coach Shannon Lane, as you see her here drawing up a play on the clipboard. She's got to be pleased with the effort overall for her team, but the effort on the defensive glass and a couple bunnies missed at the rim have this game a little tighter than it probably should be, considering how well the Colts played. And teams back onto the floor. It'll be Colts basketball to begin the second quarter. Second quarter action tonight, presented by Mead Mavericks Boosters. And Terrence Austin over to Maurice to set the offense for the Colts. Ball to Aragon. Working on Santiago, crossover, tough pull-up jumper, short, rebound to Shires. And the big fellow will dribble it across for Mead. And they can cut this back down to a one-possession ball game. Santiago kick wide open left wing, Pelzel 3, too strong. Pelzel with the steal, drop off. And after a tough shot, Knutson with a wide open corner 3, missed, stolen away by Aragon. Aragon with Santiago back, Euro step, tough layup, and the blocking foul. Ray Aragon has all the sweet finishes tonight at the rim. He's got 6, and he'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play 7:05 to play first half. And Aragon airballs the free throw. 15-8. Colts lead. And they're bringing some full court pressure. Ball into Hoffman. Underneath, Pelzel, backdoor layup, blocked, but a foul called against Terrence Austin. First on Terrence Austin, Maurice in the game with his 2 fouls. Pelzel to the line for 2. Free throw rattles home for the senior. Second free throw on the way. Too strong. Rebound, fought for, and picked up by Maurice Austin. Aragon ahead to Terrence Austin. Underneath, layup is good for Micah Smith, and that was beautiful coast-to-coast passing, resulting in the layup for Smith. 17-9, 90 seconds into this second quarter. Floater missed by Knutson, and then he fouls Smith on the arm as he went for the strip. I think that was a little frustration after the floater missed. And Maurice Austin will bring it across, looking to add to this 8-point lead for the visitors. Dribble handoff with Aragon, nearly stolen, and he gets out of trouble. Right wing, Terrence Austin. Tough move, blocked from behind, and he barrels over a Mead defender. So now both Terrence and Maurice Austin have 2 fouls, and this will be a critical storyline as we move further into this one. Both brothers remain in the game with their 2 fouls. And Hoffman sets the offense 2 minutes into this quarter. Easy backdoor layup, Shires to Pelzel, and Pelzel has 3 points now. Lead back down to 6. Aragon with the burst, kick, jumper, short. Rebound, Santiago. Santiago all the way to the rim. And the foul is going to go against Desmond Floyd. I believe that's his 3rd. It is his 3rd. And Damian Garcia immediately to the scorer's table to replace Floyd. Santiago scoreless tonight. Heads to the line for 2. Free throw is good. And Santiago's second free throw is good as well. So for as uneven as things have been here in the first half for Mead, the deficit is just 4. 5.5 to play, first half. Austin working on Knutson. And the give to Aragon. And a inadvertent whistle. The official thought he heard timeout. And it'll remain with the Colts sideline out of bounds now. Ball in to Maurice Austin. And he wants a screen. And now he's got the switch onto Pelzel. Over to Garcia. And the handoff to Aragon. Aragon to the rim. Kick. Stolen. And Knutson out with it all the way to the rim. Layup good. And the lead is down to 2. Knutson has 7 Maurice Austin working on Hoffman. Tough shot over Shires, partially blocked. And Shires out with it. Knutson looking to run. He's got space. And instead he throws it ahead to Hoffman, who backs it out. And a foul on the outside committed by Micah Smith is going to send Nathan Hoffman to the line for the double bonus. Mead with an opportunity to tie this game at 17. 4:18 to play in the opening half. Hoffman too strong on the first, and he'll have one more. Hoffman calmly knocks down the second. He's got 2 points tonight. Austin lobbed inside to Garcia. One dribble layup is good. Excellent move around the big fella Shires. And Garcia puts home 2. And the Colts maintain their lead, 19-16. Hoffman, handoff, Knutson, left-hand drive, spin, floater, rims out. Knutson with his own rebound. Kick, Pelzel, top of the key, drives, layup, no good. Rebound yanked out of the air by Garcia. And a blocking foul called against Marcus Santiago. 3:43 to play, second quarter. And now Ray Aragon will dribble it across for South. Cross-court pass into the corner. Aragon behind the back and now wants a reset. Aragon step back 3, tough shot, splash. Ray Aragon putting on a show here. The shiftiness and the crossover, and he hits the 3. Knutson, left-hand layup, no good. Maurice Austin out with it, and he's running. Drop off Terrence Austin, layup, too strong. Austin has left a number of opportunities at the rim. And Coach Darren Reese wants a timeout for Mead. 2:58 to play. South 22, Mead 16. And once again, for as poorly as things have gone for Mead, I don't think they're too disappointed. For as well as things have gone for Pueblo South, they've left a number of opportunities by the wayside and probably should have a larger lead than 6 at this point. Second quarter tonight brought to you by Mead Mavericks Boosters, a group that is linked by a common goal of supporting the educational, athletic, and social experience for all student athletes by providing educational assistance and grants to teachers, club sponsors, and athletic coaches. Teams back out onto the floor after Austin missed the transition layup, and Hoffman and Santiago will look to work it across. And now Hoffman has it and wants to run a set play for Mead. Free throw line to Shires, corner freed up, Knutson 3, not taken, corner, kick, Santiago's 3, bang! Marcus Santiago's first field goal of the night. He's got 5. And Austin has his shot blocked at the rim with 2.5 to play in the half. Colts ball, baseline underneath, Maurice Austin to trigger. Corner, Aragon, deep 3, bang! Ray Aragon putting on a show. He's now got a game-high 12 points, lead back up to 6 as Santiago launches a 3. Back-to-back 3s for the sniper, Marcus Santiago, and the lead right back down to 3. Aragon, pull-up 3 over Santiago, short, rebound, Shires. Steal by Aragon, And right back to the Colts. Maurice Austin facing up on Pelzel. Step back three, Maurice Austin, air ball. And the third foul on Terrence Austin, and that is huge. The Colts' leading scorer, Terrence Austin, just picked up his third foul, and that will probably do it for him in the first half. Let's see what Coach Lane decides to do as she looks down her bench. And for now, Terrence Austin will remain in the game as Knutson heads to the line for the double bonus. And he calmly knocks down the first. He's got 8. And now Mateo Escabel will replace Terrence Austin, you've got to believe, for the remainder of this half. Knutson, second free throw, good. And the lead down to 1. Maurice Austin working on Hoffman. Tough layup. Maurice Austin, the freshman, his first 2 points come at a great time. And the lead back up to 3. Knutson working on Aragon. Corner, Santiago for the tie. Air ball. And another foul called against Pueblo South. And the Pueblo South coaches are in disbelief. 13th foul of the half against Pueblo, only 6 called against Mead, so maybe that's why they're a little frustrated. Shire's free throw is good. First point of the night for the big fella after a sensational performance Tuesday night against Lewis Palmer. TechU into the game, replacing Santiago. Shires with one more free throw, and he knocks it down. 1:25 to play in the second quarter, and Maurice Austin looks to set something up for the Colts. Austin finds Garcia. And a held ball will give it back to Mead. .30-second timeout, and with 1:11 to play, and as poorly as things have gone at times for Mead, they will have possession and an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. The Pueblo South foul trouble is causing a lot of frustration. I'm sure Terrence Austin with 3, Maurice Austin with 2, Desmond Floyd with 3. And that has been a contributing factor to a little bit of their unraveling here in the second quarter. Knutson will walk it across and attempt to give Mead their first lead of the night. Tenori in the corner, looking inside for Shires, and reset to Knutson. 2-man game with TechU. Hoffman, left wing, open 3, bang! Nathan Hoffman gives Mead their first lead of the night. He's got 5, and a 3 on the other end by Maurice Austin, no good. Rebound fought for, picked up by Garcia. Corner 3, Escabel, short, and Hoffman picks up the loose ball. 22 seconds now. Mead with a 2-point lead, 29-27. And another foul called will send Corby TechU to the line for 2. And shockingly, Terrence Austin is going to re-enter this second quarter with 17.5 seconds to play. TechU knocks down the first free throw. Austin replaces Escabel, and if Terrence Austin picks up a foul here, his night may as well be done. (30-27), down to 10 seconds, and Maurice Austin working on Hoffman. Drop off, layup, no good. Rebound, ahead to Hoffman to beat the buzzer. Layup, no good. Nathan Hoffman missed a bunny at the rim, and at the end of the first half, Mead 30, Pueblo South 27, and we are 16 minutes of action away from sending one of these teams to the state championship game on Sunday. We will step aside for halftime and be back with second half action on the other side.
There's a misconception that the reason kids take part in high school sports is to earn college scholarships. In reality, students say the primary reason they play school sports is to have fun, and the percentage of those players who receive college scholarships is less than 5%. But what comes from the opportunity to compete has a lifetime staying power and is more valuable than a scholarship. Today's student participants are the leaders of tomorrow. Support your local school activities program. Support CHSAA. The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHSAA.
Welcome back inside Mead High School, where we are nearly set for the third quarter to begin. If you're Mead, I am confident in saying they actually feel phenomenal about where they are. Played very poorly, very uneven start to the game. As bad as things went, they lead by 3 at the break. Not only do they lead by 3, they've got 3 South starters in serious foul trouble, including leading scorer Terrence Austin. On the other side, if you're Pueblo South, you played really, really well, but conversely, you've got your best players in foul trouble, and you missed some key opportunities in transition and underneath the rim that left 8 or 10 points on the floor and off the scoreboard. So it'll be interesting to see the demeanor of the two teams as they come out, but you've got to feel like Mead is extremely confident. Now that Mead leads, the question is, how will Pueblo South respond? Scoring recap. Knudsen led the Mavericks with 9. Santiago had 8. Hoffman with 5. Pelza with 3. Tenori with 2. Shires with 2. And Teku with 1. On the other side, Aragon has a game-high 12 points. And Terrence Austin has 9. South ball to begin the third quarter, and this half is going to be the end of the line for one of these teams this season. Maurice Austin brings it across for the Colts. Pull up, elbow, too strong, rebound, Shires. And Knudsen across with it for the Mavericks. Knudsen kick, corner to Santiago, and a reset to Teku. Inside, Shires, and a steal. Ahead to Aragon, working on Teku. Aragon's layup is good. Aragon's been fantastic all night. He's got a game-high 14 now. 30-29, the score. Knudsen, left wing, driving on Aragon. Kick, wide open, corner 3, Santiago. Splash. The sniper is back, third 3 of the night. He's got 11 to lead the Mavericks. 33-29 the score now. Aragon, right wing. And now cross court to Austin. Austin, step back 3. Short. Rebound, run down by Teku. 2-on-1 with Santiago. And Teku finishes at the rim. Largest lead of the night for the Mavericks. 35-29. Corner to Aragon. Santiago defending. Aragon off a couple of screens, gets to the rim, kicks, nothing doing. And Maurice Austin pull-up shot is blocked by Shires. And Mead off and running once again. Santiago to the rim, floater short, and foul against Tenori with 5:44 to play. First on Tenori, first team foul this half. Drive, blocked by Shires, and he continues to be a menace defensively. And 2 near steals for the Colts. The ball doesn't bounce their way, and it'll be baseline underneath to the Mavericks. Knudsen to throw it in, and he's got it in to Teku. And back to Knudsen, top of the key now. Drive, backhand layup, no good. And Aragon ahead with it for the Colts, all the way to the rim. Tough left-hand shot, no good. Another rebound for Shires. Knutson splits the double team, corner, Santiago. Back to Knutson, open three, deep. No good, rebound picked up by Aragon. Drop off, Floyd, reverse layup, altered by Shires, and he continues to get it done defensively. That was Smith on the miss. Pull up three, Santiago. Marcus Santiago is on a heater. Fourth three of the night. He's got 14. Mead with their largest lead of the night, 38-29. Austin, tough double clutch shot off the glass. Gets it to go. He's into double figures with 11. Knutson, two-man game with Shires. Drop off. Santiago in the corner. And he's harassed, finds Teku. Teku short corner jumper, no good. Rebound to Nori. His putback is good. He's got 4, both on offensive rebounds and second chance points. 40-31, 3:55 to play. Drop off for Aragon. And a blocking foul underneath called against Tenori, his second. And a 30-second timeout on the floor with Mead up 40-31. And the sense I got at halftime seems to be the case. Mead was going to get it rolling, and they had to have a bunch of confidence going into the halftime break with the lead, and they've come out playing much better, and they've stretched that three-point lead to 9. Pueblo South going to need to find some answers in a hurry to blunt this run and try to scrape and claw their way back into this. Maurice Austin, baseline underneath to trigger for the Colts. Corner and out to Austin. Terrence Austin, kick. Smith thought about the three. And now hands off to Aragon. Aragon bumped. Tough shot, falls. Ray Aragon doing everything he can to keep the Colts in it. And Knutson across for Mead. Top of the key, Teku, extra pass to the sniper, corner, got it! Marcus Santiago with his 5th three of the night. He's got 17 to lead all scorers. Aragon, finger roll, short. And Austin with a steal, but steps on the baseline. 2:55 to play. Lead stretched out to double figures now, 43-33. And Santiago comes up hobbling, but tells Coach Reese he's okay. Teku, nearly stolen. Shires, and Santiago was ready to lock and load, took his eyes off the ball, and it caroms out of bounds with 2:45 to play, third quarter. Austin all the way to the rim. Shot won't go. Rebound to Shires, and ahead to Knutson. Back to Shires and a handoff to Teku. And the reset to Elijah Knutson. And foul picked up by Aragon. And it'll be baseline underneath for Mead. Knudsen into Teku. Teku over the top of Austin. Shot won't go. And a foul on Shires on a clear out. His second, team third, and Nathan Hoffman into the game, replacing Santiago. As Maurice Austin walks the ball up the floor for South. Backdoor Aragon, and miscommunication with Austin. Turnover back to Mead, and things are coming apart at the seams for Pueblo South. Shires driving on Smith, right over the top of him, and Shires with his first field goal of the night at the under 2-minute mark of the third quarter. He's got 4. Austin kick to Aragon, back to Austin, pull up jumper, no good, and another rebound for number 15. Hoffman right to the rim, he's hit, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul against Floyd, his 4th, and with 1:24 to play in the third quarter, Nathan Hoffman to the free throw line. First free throw spins out. And Hoffman rattles home the second. He's got 6. Lead up to 13 now. Aragon coming off a screen. Pick and roll, layup is good. Nice find by Ray Aragon, finished at the rim by Floyd. Teku backing down on Austin, and out to Hoffman. And the swing to Knudsen. Shires bullying his way to the rim. Jump hook is good. J.P. Shires has back-to-back buckets here in the third quarter. He's got 6, lead back up to 13 as Smith misses on the other end, and Knudsen is out with it. And the reset to Knudsen now. Behind the back, nearly taken away, and a hand check on Aragon with 7.3 remaining in the third quarter. Pelzel into the game, along with Santiago, replacing Tenori and Teku. Sideline out of bounds, 7 seconds to play. Knudsen to trigger, and he has it into Hoffman. Ball right back to Knudsen, 4 seconds now. Kick, Santiago, 3 is short. And a little commotion at the end of the third, but that'll do it. Mead 48, South 35. That third quarter was brought to you by Grabo Roofing. They started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served their close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives their growth as a company. They believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price they quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit their website at graboroofing.com or call them at 303-684-9815. Once again, this entire presentation of Mavs basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 30 locations. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Tough quarter for Pueblo South as Mead came out of the locker room strong, and Mead won that third quarter by a count of 18-8. It'll be Mead ball to begin the fourth, and they are 8 minutes away from a state championship appearance. Shires, Knudsen freed up right wing three, well short, and rebound stolen away by Austin. Austin right to the rim on Shires, and loose ball picked up by Pelzel. Foul on Smith, his third. And the Colts will bring some full court pressure here, down 13. And Knudsen very smartly flops to the ground. There may have been a little bit of contact, but that was a savvy veteran play by the junior. Hits the hardwood, draws the foul, and that's the fourth foul against Terrence Austin. And that was a big time veteran move by number 2. And now the ball into Knudsen, and they bring a double team. He goes behind the back, splits the double team. He's going to get all the way to the rim, and he uses the off arm, and they're going to get him on an offensive foul. Not sure about that one. The refs are looking at each other. Yeah, did they call that on? Yeah, and Coach Reese isn't happy about it. Yeah, that was a strange one, but the foul did indeed go against Knudsen, and Reese calls a timeout to have some choice words with the official. And so with 32 seconds gone by here, fourth quarter, we'll have a timeout as Mead continues to lead 48-35. And now they say it's a full timeout, so we will tell you about our fourth quarter sponsor, Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive. With over 700 transactions since 2002, we know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit them online at jasonandtaraboston.com. So ball back to Pueblo South now, down 13. And they're going to need to find some offense. Austin, tough pull-up, free throw line, no good. Rebound, Pelzel. And after 27 first-half points by Pueblo South, things have gone cold here in the second half. Santiago working on Austin, who has 4 fouls. Knudsen drives. Layup won't go, but a foul on Aragon will send Knudsen to the free throw line. Knudsen 9 points on the night, so he will have a great opportunity here to get into double figures. Knutson knocks down the first. He's got 10 now. Second on the team behind Santiago's game-high 17. And Knutson calmly knocks down a pair. "15-point lead, 6:45 to play as Smith drives and takes a floater and knocks it down. 4 points on the night for Smith. And great hustle by Floyd to deflect the pass out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Mavericks. Santiago working on Floyd, who has 4 fouls. Drop off, Pelzel, layup good. Beautiful find by Santiago, and Pelzel, second field goal, he's got 5. Santiago comes up with a steal now. Drops off to Shires, and Shires hit as he went up to the rim. 6:03 to play. Mead 52, South 37, and that'll end the night for Desmond Floyd. 5th personal foul, and he's replaced by Damian Garcia. Floyd finished the game with 2 points. Shires, friendly roll on the first. He's got 7. 5 of those coming in the second half. And second free throw is good. Give him 8. And Mead has easily pulled away here in the second half. Austin pull up over Knutson, air ball. And it's just been a cold second half for Pueblo South. Ball into Knutson, double team comes. And he easily breaks it and brings the ball across and then loses it. Right into the hands of Maurice Austin. Corner, Aragon, pump fake, 1 dribble, 3, good. Ray Aragon has been a bright spot all night for the Colts. He's got a game high 19 points now. 54-40 the score. Hoffman breaking down Austin, straight to the rim, layup good. Nathan Hoffman now has 8 points. Austin bumped in the air. And it'll be a blocking foul. That's going to go against, let's see. Nathan Hoffman. 5:05 to play. First on Hoffman. Maurice Austin to trigger, baseline underneath. And Austin hit on his way up by Hoffman. He'll go to the line for 2. Austin knocks down the free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. And make it 4 for 4. He's got 13 now. And Mead able to easily get the ball across half court. Shires over to Santiago. Santiago just running some clock here. Underneath, Pelzel. And Pelzel, backdoor, Knutson, left-hand layup, good. Elijah Knutson with 13 points. Ball ahead to Austin, tough, reverse, no good. And another rebound for Shires. Ahead, Santiago. Off the glass is good. Santiago has been exceptional since becoming a starter. He's got 19, and that's the 5th personal foul on the other end against Terrence Austin. That'll do it for him, and he finishes his season and his night with 13 points. Terrific year for the junior. Averaged 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, and led his Pueblo South Colts to the Final Four. Great season for Austin, and that'll do it for him. Hoffman to the line on the other end. And no timeout, the officials say. Back onto the floor. And now, both coaches and the officials not sure what's going on. And now they are going to go with the administrative timeout. 30 seconds. Santiago tied for a game-high 19 points with Aragon. Knutson, second leading scorer with 13 to match Terrence Austin's 13. Pueblo South just didn't quite get enough offense from the rest of their guys. Aragon and Austin have combined for 32 of the Colts' 42 points here tonight. Quiet night for Maurice Austin, averages nearly 13 points per game, only 2 tonight as Hoffman steps to the line for 1 and the bonus. And he knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is good, and I believe that may be the first game of the season with Hoffman in double figures. He has 10. Garcia free throw line jumper, no good, and another board for Shires, and then he throws it away. Lob inside to Garcia, fumbled out of bounds. Back to Mead. 3:39 to play. Lead stretched out to 20. And ball deflected. Nice hustle by Maurice Austin. And he gets back to his feet. Ball will stay with the Mavericks. Knutson driving on Aragon and then backs it out. And the reset to Santiago. Knutson, layup, no good. Shires hit, no foul called, and taken away by the Colts. Shires very unhappy. Looked like he took a body shot and hit the hardwood. And I think Coach Reese just telling him, look at the scoreboard, look at the scoreboard. No reason to let your frustrations boil over. And that foul was the 7th on Mead. So Mateo Escabel to the free throw line for 1 in the bonus. And Escabel, with his first point of the night, will have 1 more. And he knocks down both. 62-44, 2:52 to play in regulation. Mead just running some clock in. Now they have it back out near half court to Hoffman. And Hoffman throws it away, taken away by Aragon. Corner, Maurice Austin 3, short. Rebound collected by who else? J.P. Shires. Trap in the corner by Santiago, and a timeout called by Coach Darren Reese. 62-44. Mead comfortably ahead, and they are 2 minutes and 16 seconds away from a state championship appearance. They will face the winner of the game just underway over at Longmont High School between the undefeated Montrose High School and the host Trojans of Longmont. That game will be Sunday at 5. Interesting note here. I believe Knutson, the only player who's played every minute tonight for Mead. I don't believe he has checked out of the game. So remarkable endurance, not only being the leading scorer for this team, but the energy to play the entire game. As Santiago races ahead with it for Mead, and he's held by Escabel. And Santiago will go to the free throw line where he can crack the 20-point mark. First free throw falls home. Santiago now has 20 to lead all scorers. Give him 21 now. Remarkable performance for the senior at home. His last home game of his career. He picked a great time to have the game of his life. Shires pulls down a board. He's fouled, and he will walk across the hardwood to the other end to shoot 2. Double bonus situation now. Under 2 minutes. Mead 64, Pueblo South 44. And Shires calmly knocks down the first free throw. He's got 9. And now he's into double figures. Fourth Mav into double figures, along with Knutson, Santiago, and Hoffman. As Maurice Austin is fouled, and this game has grinded to a halt. 1:49 to play. And Austin, quiet night for him, knocks down the first free throw. And knocks down a pair. He has 4. Ball into Hoffman. Races ahead of a couple Colts. And Pueblo South continuing to foul down 20. Interesting strategy. Can't take anything away, though. This is the same Pueblo South team that came back from 18 points down as Santiago knocks down the first free throw. Erie was up by 18 under 4 minutes to go against Pueblo South, and Pueblo South won that playoff game. Santiago knocks down 2 more, and he's got 23. Shires has the ball ripped away underneath. Shires goes for the block, and layup put home by Smith. And a timeout taken by Coach Shannon Lane. It'll be a full timeout. 68-48 the score. Once again, thank you to Ziggy's Coffee for presenting this game here tonight and all season long on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network. Ziggy's looks forward to opening their new headquarters downtown Mead, corner of 3rd and Welker, later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. And Mead back to the free throw line. It'll be Nathan Hoffman. And Hoffman swishes the first. Too strong on the second, rebound to Smith. And Pueblo South has brought some bench players into the game to finish this one out. And Mead will do the same. Jump shot swished by Brian Mata. Under a minute to go now. Mead 69, Pueblo South 50. And Knutson fouled out near half court. And the celebration has begun for Mead. Knutson knocks in the first. He's got 14. And give Knutson 15 and a probably more than anyone needed rest as he heads to the bench for, I believe, the first time all game. Terrific night for him, terrific season. He's got 15, and he will head to his first state championship game along with the rest of the Mavs. Ball fought for. held between Garcia and McLaurin, and possession will stay with the Colts. 27 seconds to play. And another foul called. This one against TechU. And Smith to the line for one and the bonus. Knocks in the free throw. Smith knocked down a pair, and Mead with the travel called against Hoffman. 14 seconds to go, and Pueblo South with one more possession. Smith fouled, and Smith back to the free throw line with 8.2 to go. Smith knocks down another free throw. And TechU with a rebound and a held ball. Ball to the Mavericks, 5.4 to play. Ball fired ahead to McLaurin's layup at the buzzer is good, and Dominic McLaurin with his first 2 varsity points of his career. Final score from Pueblo South, from Mead. Mead 73, Pueblo South 53. Congratulations to the Colts on a fine season, but it was all Mead here tonight, especially in the second half, and Mead on to the state championship game on Sunday. Excellent season, and it's not quite over yet. One more game after the lost season that was last year. Great game for the Mavericks, 73-53, and I know we cannot wait to see them on Sunday play for a state championship as they run over to their student section and celebrate. Beautiful moment here. And that was a beautiful celebration there for the players and the students. Once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors that brought you tonight's game: Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Mead Mavericks Boosters, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. This broadcast was produced and directed by Don Gurton with camera work by Tim Ellis. I'm Blaine Robinson saying good night from Mead High School, where once again the Mavericks are on their way to the state championship game on Sunday after defeating the Pueblo South Colts by 20.